Hi, I'm Audrey, the host of My Tar Heel Adventures. Every Friday, we visit a new city in the state of North Carolina to give you an inside peek at our beautiful state. We also stop by a recent customer of our sponsor, Gator Metal Roofing, to see how their experience was. Today, we are at the historic Howard House in Dunn, North Carolina. Join me as I explore the Tar Heel State on My Tar Heel Adventures. Hi guys, Audrey here. We're here at the Howard House in Dunn, North Carolina, and we're here with the Howard House historian, Miss Patrice. So excited to be here. This is such an amazing house. Can't wait to learn a little bit more about it. So Miss Patrice, what is the significance of the historic Howard House?
The Howard House is an old colonial style home, and it's owned by the Women's Club. That's the most important thing. The Women's Club has owned this house for 68 years, but it was built in 1907-1908 by Howard and Lucille Howard. And when they both passed away, their daughter inherited the home. And she knew ladies in the Women's Club of Dunn, and the ladies decided they would buy this house. They were very innovative thinkers back then. They knew that they could use this house for weddings, for receptions, and create revenue that they could put back into the community.
Can you tell us why the Howard House is considered a historical place?
Yes, it is on the National Registry of Historical Places because the copy of this house came from the Jamestown Tercentennial that happened back in 1900. And President Theodore Roosevelt also presided over that tercentennial in Jamestown. It's like a World's Fair, and they visited. When they saw this house, which was supposed to be the North Carolina exhibit, they loved it and got the plans for the house and came back to Dunn and then built it. And this piece of furniture here is called a hall tree. This is the only original piece of furniture that we still have that belonged to Mr. and Mrs. Howard. And when you would come in the front door, you would hang your coat or your hat or your umbrella here.
Who comes to rent the Howard House? What do they do?
We have had many, many weddings here, and then the reception. We've had parties here, we've had birthdays, we've had showers. And one of the things that the Friends of the Howard House, which is a different organization, they have been having casino nights, which has been a really, really big hit. We've had 5, and we had to stop because of COVID, but we're getting ready to gear up and have one in 2023. So anyone that sees this that would like to come, we would love to have them come join our casino night.
Yes, can you tell us a little bit more about casino nights? It sounds very fun. What type of games are you playing? What are the hours and the days?
It's going to be February the 11th of 2023. It will start at 7 o'clock. The doors will open at 7. We have refreshments. We have a bar for wine and beer. You get chips to play with. There's no money handled. But we have a craps table, which is very popular with the men. We have poker, we have blackjack tables, we have roulette. So there's just all different kinds of things that you would see in a regular casino. And then the high rollers at the night are the ones that receive gifts.
Wow, that sounds like a very fun-filled night. If you want to visit the Howard House, you can go to their website and you can book a tour with Miss Patrice or with someone else here by going to the howard-house.com. Believe me, you want to check out this house. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much, Miss Patrice. If you're looking for a great bite to eat, look no further than Broad Street Deli and Market. Hi guys, we're here with Jamie from Broad Street Deli and Market. Hi Jamie, how are you doing today?
I'm good. It's been a good day.
Can you tell us a little bit about your restaurant?
We have been here for 17 years, been serving Harnett County and surrounding areas for 17 years. We are open Tuesday through Saturday. We serve lunch from 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock. We have dine-in service as well as outdoor dining. We offer takeout and curbside delivery.
Sounds great. And can you tell us a little bit about what we can expect on the menu? Because I know, guys, Broad Street Deli and Market is Dunn's local hot spot. So you're going to find good food here and people here all afternoon. You guys do close at 3, but you're very packed.
Yes, we were today, so it was a good day. We offer homemade chicken salad, pimento cheese. All of our salads and sandwiches are made to order, so nothing is pre-made. So if you have special requests or gluten-free, things like that, we will do our best to accommodate. We offer smiles to everybody that walks through the door. Our goal is that everybody comes in smiling and leaves smiling.
They're smiling because they're full and they're happy. They're satisfied with their chicken salad.
That's the goal.
Now, a quick question about your chicken salad. Is this a family recipe? Is this your recipe?
It's actually my mom's recipe, and it's very simple. We can add things to it. We can add some fruit and items to it if you'd like, but it's a pretty simple recipe, family recipe.
So what do we have here?
Homemade poppy seed dressing. It's called Jamie's Poppy Seed. We are known for this. You're not going to find it in another restaurant. We do offer it on our salads here in the restaurant. You can grab it to go like this, and it is available in Food Lion and Lowe's grocery stores as well.
Wow, it looks delicious. It's Jamie's Poppy Seed Dressing. Sandwiches and salads. Oh, thank you. Cannot wait to try it, you guys. Or how do you recommend that I eat it?
I like it on fruit salad, or you could do it on a garden salad and add fruit to your salad.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Cannot wait to try this. All right, and can we get this on your website or just here in store? Just in the store or Food Lion or Lowe's? All right, where can we find you on social media, Jamie?
We have a Facebook page, we have Instagram, we do have a website, BroadStreetDeliandMarket.com, and you're welcome to give us a call anytime.
Thank you so much, Jamie. We're heading down to the Dunn Area History Museum where we can learn a little bit more about the city. Hi guys, we're here at the Dunn Area History Museum with Mr. Mark Johnson. So what do you do here and how long has this museum been here in Dunn?
Well, I'm president of the museum and we've been in this building incorporated since 2016. We were in a smaller building. We outgrew it pretty quickly because people from the Dunn area, not just in the city limits, have been really good to us about giving us artifacts, loaning us stuff.
Sounds good. And you mentioned that the people, the locals here, have given you artifacts and different things for the museum. What are some of the things that you've gotten from locals?
Look around you. Everything. Everything you see in here is given to us or loaned by local people. We've been very, very, very fortunate on people letting us have their treasures.
And Mr. Johnson, what are some of your favorite exhibits here?
For me, everything is, but I'll walk you around and show you some things.
I'm Christy Moore with the Dunn Area History Museum. We've been very fortunate with the community to collect photographs, archived materials, and these are some of the precious artifacts that we have collected and have been loaned to us over the years. This is an early 1900s white diamond dental chair. And in the middle is a early 1900s, cringe, push pedal drill, believe it or not. And if you look at the photograph there in the middle, you see a long-leaf pine tree and it's been cat-faced or cut. This will allow the sap to come out of the trees. Then they would scoop the sap out and boil it till it made tar pitch. And because a lot of the young soldiers before they entered into the Confederate Army naturally worked in tar pitch, so they naturally had tar on their heels. That is why North Carolina is called the Tar Heel State. A lot of people do not know, but North Carolina actually has the largest population of Native American people next to the state of New York, east of the Mississippi River. The quilt that you see here was made by elderly women from the Coharie tribe, my tribe. I grew up here in Dunn. I'm very proud of being a Native American from Dunn, North Carolina, and I work in a museum and I can tell people about history. I want you to focus on some of the tools that you see here. Can you guess what the large rock item is? I like to call that North Carolina's first hush puppy maker. That is actually a grinding stone. I want to talk about this magnificent man here who had such a wonderful, strong influence on American and just global rock and roll. Lincoln Wray, he was born here in Dunn in 1929, Native American born. He was the father of what's called the modus operandi, the distortion sound to the power chord, the inventor of the power chord. There would not have been a Jimi Hendrix or an Elvis or a Who or anybody rock and roll without Dunn's Link Wray. About 5 years ago, there was a wonderful document that was done. It was called Rumble, the Indians That Rock. And Sundance Film Festival actually featured Link Wray and his contribution to rock and roll and music and worldwide music, and to other Native Americans and their contributions over the years of music. And this exhibit is very exclusive. It's even more exclusive than the one that's in the Smithsonian at Washington, D.C., and I'm going to tell you why. Unfortunately, a lot of his personal effects were burned in a house fire years ago. The things that are in here are personal. They're autographed by Link Wray himself. We have his Grammy Hall of Fame. He also recently received an Emmy for his hit song, Rumble. So hopefully we'll be getting that sometime. So we're very proud of Link Wray.
We got some really nice restaurants close by. Many people will come here to the museum and spend a half hour to an hour here. Look at all our displays, and a lot of the people, surprisingly, are one of the people, I guess you call them day trippers. They'll find a small town with a small museum, and they'll come here or go there and look around, spend a day. And we're open from Tuesday through Saturday from 10 o'clock until 4:30. Okay. So we'd love to have people come by and take a look at all we got.
Hi guys, we're here with Mr. and Mrs. Donald and Cynthia Kinch.
We just wanted to come out and talk to you about Gator Metal Roofing. And it was such an easy process. Everybody was so helpful. And our new roof there, we are enjoying it. We haven't seen the savings yet because it hasn't been a month yet, but we're looking forward to that.
Been wonderful. I could sit in the front room, cut my air conditioner on and cut it back off and still be cool.
That is amazing. All right. So what made you choose Gator Metal Roofing?
My wife.
Miss Cynthia, what made you choose Gator Metal Roofing?
I called up and the staff was really friendly, and the salesman came out the next day and he was just phenomenal. We asked him all kinds of questions and he was really helpful, and he sold the project.
The guys come and put the roof on. Was 2 of them by themselves. They didn't hesitate. They got the job done.
Sounds good. So I'm so glad that you've had a great experience with Gator Metal Roofing thus far. What do you think, since you've gotten your roof, is one of the advantages of having a Gator Metal roof?
Well, like my husband said, he's noticing the house is staying much cooler, and it'll be 100 years, one and done. And I was all about that. I mean, we're not going to live 100 years, but our relatives that might take over the house, it's an investment and we can hand it down.
But I recommend other people to do it. I'll tell them to go for the metal. I'm really proud. I'm really happy. I love it.
I'd like to thank Gator Metal Roofing for sponsoring today's adventure. If you'd like to sponsor our next adventure, check out our contact information below. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and turn on those bell notifications to keep up with all of our adventures.